Good morning. We are still enumerating those good works that Jesus did, and we're looking at them to see how we can model after him and condition our minds and our lives to do good works as well. Let us go into Matthew chapter 19, verses 13 to 14. Then little children were brought to him that he might put his hands on them and pray. But the disciples rebuked them. But Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me, and do not forbid them, for of such is the kingdom of heaven." And he laid his hands on them and departed from there. Disciples were shooing away the children. They were rebuking the children. But Jesus was like, no, let them come to me. And he blessed them before he left. And this is the mindset that God has towards the little ones. And as Jesus did this good works towards the little ones, we should be conditioned and we should be geared towards doing good works towards little ones as well. Whether there are biological children or family members or even orphans, the Bible says that true Christianity is to look after the orphans. So whoever that little child may be, we should seek to do good works towards them. We can go to the children's home and visit with them, sit with them, read with them. We can go to the hospital and we can read with the sick children. There's so many different things that we can do in our communities, in our neighborhoods. The little children, they may not have much, or maybe they're not going to church. You can approach the parents and try to bring them to church with you, or try to bless them with something. We are to do good works towards the little ones as well, because the way in which we treat them will eventually determine who they become. The love that we show them will now condition them to receive that love and give love in return. So as Jesus did not shoo away the little ones and he didn't rebuke them as the disciples did, we are not supposed to ill-treat children. We're not supposed to do things that would hamper and hinder their lives, whether here and now or in the future. So we ought to watch what we're saying to them, how we're treating them, the things that we're doing before them, the examples that we are, especially when it comes on to teaching them the word of God. He said, "Suffer the little children to come unto me and forbid them not." No, that was a literal situation whereby they were in his physical presence, but we are still supposed to be emulating this. Suffer the little ones to come to Jesus, to come to church. Teach them the word, read the word to them, explain the word of God. It is more than knowing the Lord's Prayer. It is more than knowing Psalms 23. It is so much more. And we as adults have been armed with the responsibility to train our children in the way they're supposed to go. What is that way? In the way and the path that God has designed for them to go, so that when they grow older, they would not depart from it. They will now be fully equipped to do the good work that God has created them to do. So do good works to those little ones. Teach them how to do good works as well. And as they grow older, they will be able to do the good works that they were created to do as well. God bless you. Have a wonderful Tuesday.